afternoon session of the second day program. So this session is by Dr. Horacio Francisco Arganis. I don't know whether I'm saying that. Okay, Arganis. He's a professor of research courses and the thesis advisor in social sciences and humanities from Euro-Americana International University and International Dharma College. He's a research academic lecturer and author of specialized books in essays and social sciences and humanities. Professor also, he is a Kung Fu instructor at the Mexican Foundation of Wushu ex Satilo, that's the city name. He has a doctoral thesis on historical review of ancient culture and religion of India. He flew for this conference all the way from Mexico and just to attend and say that there's a Krishna is blessing and Krishna's devotees there everywhere in the world. He wanted to show that as a proof by presenting himself, and it is also amazing that he has spent his time in India and doing research and about the Krishna and the Hindu Dharma. We invite Dr. Horacio to come and deliver his lecture.
Okay. Yeah, I thank you. Okay. Let me offer the pranas to our Guru. Mukang karoti vachalang panggulang yante girija kripatangaham bande siguru dinata arinang. Om janati mirandasya jananjana salakaya chaksuru militanjena tasmai sigurave namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistang Stapitan Yena Bhutale Swayan Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Nankaro Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So first let me say you Yayang CI agent from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Intelligence Department of spies. Okay? Understand me? I am agent from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu CEI. Okay? I am also devotee of Krishna for 45 years ago. I'm also ending my professional studies. Do you understand me? Really? Yes. And also the Pujari Temple of Radha Govinda Mandir in East Saltillo. I am Pujari for 14 years almost. Yeah. Thank you. And also I had only one wife, not like some Western devotees, Krishna devotees. No, only one wife. Vivaha Yagi and Mary, the lady, very nice devotee, Madhusudan Devidasi, and but very, very strong, full, dedicated daughter, devotee called Sri Radhasita Devidasi. She's Pujari also, Bharatanatyam dancer, and also she is a student of medicine, Ayurvedic medicine. She's ending his career in this area. I had a problem because she's a very strong devotee, and I am looking for good Vaishnava Brahmin, for husband for her. To be very patient with her, she's very strong, Kung Fu champion. You understand? You understand what, the problem. Okay, anyway, I am other thing, very important thing that I try to say you and disclose you. I am so thanks to Miss Aruna Sharma. Thank you, lady. Thank you, madam, for inviting me. I am so happy to be here. For me, it was very truthful coming because I passed many truths, Maya gave me many obstacles to come in, No, not so much, but little obstacles, But anyway, I am here very happy, Okay? You don't understand me, really? Please say me, because you don't smile. Maybe I'm tired for Parishad, really. Okay, I try to break the ice, in that way. Okay, let me, the title of my lecture now is a very, very important topic. It's called Protecting Kula Dharma, means protecting and preserving the Sanatana Dharma. Yes, this is it. The two. Let me see. Oh, oh my God, what happened? Okay, I am looking the laser because Dr. Rai Vedama give me this, but I don't know. Okay, the UIDC is my alma mater university, and I finished my own. I graduated in linguistic and literature, and in UIDC, Universidad Autónoma de Coahuila. UEA is my when I finished my PhD in Indian history and religion. So the last 14 years of my professional career, I dedicate to research, and about the real ancient history of India, of the Indian religion, Indian texts, sacred texts like the Puranas and other, sacred texts. And I suppose my investigation in, in symposiums and in conference, international conference. I edit, some Indian, academical editorials. They publish my works, also in English, Spanish books, in the government also. You see, this is my doctoral thesis in Spanish, a historic revision of antiquity, culture and religion of India, edited for academical, editorial. Yes, and also in English, Krishna Indological Studies and Epistemological Review, Lambert Academic Publisher. So, and also studied the impact that had the various Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sanghas, so the Gaudiya Vaishnava movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Mexico, specifically and Latin America, but more in Mexico, In Mexico, there are, various Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sanghas spreading Krishna Bhakti. The main one is Srila Prabhupada ISKCON, Also, Siddhar Swami Sangha, Siddhar Swami Maharaj is god brother of Srila Prabhupada, also from Gaudiya Math, Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj disciple. Also, Bhakti Puri Swami Sangha, this other, they had also, temples. Narayan Swami also, Sangha. Nisingha Swami Sangha also. Brindi of Atulananda Goswami Sangha. And they had Radha Krishna temples, a congregation of faithful Vaishnavas all over the country, Mexico. Around to 10 temples or 15 temples, So, other point very important to know after start my specific issue is that in the social science that study Indian history, they recognize Krishna, like historical personality, historical person. There is no problem with it. Even for long ago, I wrote one paper that is reading. I wrote for 2,000 persons reading this paper in Academia Edu site that Krishna recognized by scholar a long time ago. Here the first Indologist, Horace H. Wilson, he said Rama and Krishna are historical persons, W.G. Wilkins, Theodore Wostucker. State Krishna is historical, for this. Also Horace Jacobi, is British. No, please. Okay, thank you. Said all the same, Krishna is, for the scholars, no, there is no problem with this, Rudolf Otto, he's the father of one branch, academical and scientific branch of study of religion called Phenomenology of Religion. He said, he write, Krishna himself, if was historical figure, is quite indubitable. It's very long ago, Dr. Thomas Hawkins from Yale in 1978 said, from a strictly scholarly historical standpoint, the Krishna who appeared in the Bhagavad Gita is the principal Krishna of the Mahabharata, Krishna, the historical prince and chariot of Arjuna. Let me say you this, I say why I say this later, okay? It's only for update to you what is the reality in the academia. Neuritis Encyclopedia, Vaso de Krishna, Sabris the Prince, this is natural conception of Krishna. There is no problem with historicity. The scholars don't believe, many don't believe miracles, because they are agnostic, they are respectful, The more recent books about this is from Dr. Eddie Bryan, PhD, called The Quest for Historical Krishna, Oxford University Press. You see? Oxford University Press. Say Krishna, Another book is also for the same Oxford University Press called Krishna as Sources Book. You can buy this book in internet. It's very nice books, for reference, for educated child, Krishna for historical, Quest for Historical Krishna. Okay? It's very important, this point. Okay, let me go more. Vyasa recognized by scholar a long time ago too. You see? This is the topmost investigator in this area is Dr. Bruce Ames Sullivan, specialist in religious study and Indology. He wrote many papers about this in specialized journals. The book of him is called Seed of the Five Veda, Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa in the Mahabharata. I can't say you this for you know the reality, because maybe you hear other things in the media in India and other places, but I say now why. In India, B. Bilal, the topmost archaeologist of India, B. Bilal, professor, do you hear about him? Yeah, B. Bilal is so great archaeologist. Wrote this book, Historicity of the Mahabharata, Evidence of Literature and Art Archaeology. There is another devotee of Krishna, of ISKCON. He's a smart young, he's a master in some science, some area of, science. He wrote a book called Mahabharata, Myth or History. This is the most recent book of this devotee. His name is Chakrapani Das. If you want his dad for invite to Zoom conference, he's living in India. He had recent edited his book, published his book. He's selling. It's very nice. Okay. But now I start my lecture in reality. One topic that is little sensitive. Maybe you hear about this, or in India, your parents, your relatives say you this. This is the bad thing in the life. Okay, there has been a great complaint and unconformity from the Vedic or Sanatana Dharma community that the Marxist intellectuals who are dedicated to make rhetorical attacks against Hindu culture and religion in India, principally. You see here, this, Dr. Veda, is here, Raya Veda, doctor? For Pudi Laser, no? Okay. Anyway, maybe you know these guys, are famous, Desmanteling global Hindutuat, from Hinduphobia to Hindu hatred, Okay. So the Hindutuat movement with the BJP, it has gained an influential position in the election in government of India. And the party defends the traditional religious history of this ancient culture and its great wise heroes, from the point of view, of the natural history, as Ram and Krishna, considered by its philosophical as a theological tone, God or Vishnu incarnate as human being. So they, Ram and Krishna, have become the favorite target of BJP opponents, rhetorical gunmen, with the cynical tactics as alienating, irrational as historical denialism of history. Do you understand it? They say, sometimes in the media, in the papers, there is no exist Krishna. Crazy, This is unscientific, This is only propaganda. It's false. I show you, the scholar, what the scholar said, Even the Oxford. This is phantasmagory, This is false. It is, in reality, it's fake news only. Why? Okay. So, for explain why, because the Marxists, terrible. Okay. It's very important, before to speak more about the Marxists, it's very important to understand the importance to protecting the Kula Dharma. Kula Dharma, according to, okay, let me go back a little. Okay. Okay. In India, so well, there is traditional rituals, sanskaras, sanskaras? you know, like Vivaha Saskara is the principal, you know, also Garbodana Saskara, rituals for progression, you know, Anaprasana, you know, or many. Puja, had your temple, home temple puja room, you know, perform puja with the family, assist to the mandirs, you know, for here Harikata, you know, for praying, you know, glorify Krishna. This is, you know, there are many, you know, custom, disciplinary custom in the traditional Kula Dharma, you know, in the Vedic Hindu culture. Social science discovered the family is the torchbearer of social and cultural religious heritage. Do you understand me, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, understand me. My bad pronunciation. Sorry, you know. In the family, the transmission of values, emotion, affection, tones, beliefs, attitudes, use, custom, traditions take place. You know that? Okay? The mirror of the family reflects the identity of the people, the group identity and the individual identity. Also, I can say also the national identity.
Correct.
Yes? Okay, you understand? The family Kula Dharma is very important. So important. The family, religious family. Okay? Okay. Family tradition contributes to children's development in many ways. Through them, they learn about values, strengthen their identity and self-esteem, and develop their personality. In addition, they create a space where they are provided with affection, respect, security, and fun, say the psychiatrist Pedro Delgado in the Bitácora Medical portal. Respecting religious tradition, enrich children's knowledge about their family. Those meetings allow him to observe the role that each member plays and witness the difference between generations. This way, he will learn respect difference and will know how get along with people the different age. You see here, this is one, you know, very ancient painter in the ancient caves of India. Maybe I don't know, like Ayanta or one of these in the caves. You know, also paintings, very old paintings, and this is the traditional family in the early 20th century, you know, in India. Here you see the Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada family. I introduced it, I showed it. You know, here is Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj with on his child, in the embracing child. His wife, you know, father Mohandev, mother Rayani, and his brothers. You know, likewise, it allows the child to feel proud of his family roots, valuing the efforts of his parents and grandparents. When he grows, he will become responsibility of the perpetuating those religious customs in the following generation. So, therefore, Prabhupada receives so much, you know, affection, love, and also learn so much about the Vaishnava Bhakti, you know, in his family. And Prabhupada, like the Indian Republic said, the most successful Indian in America. Really? Do you know? Are you according or no? Yes? Yeah, well, okay. So, it's very important, the family. So, okay. Now we hear the bad news. The great danger to Kula Dharma. Okay? With the total collapse of the communist mirage and the URSS in 1988, the leaders of Latin American communists, Oscar Castro, Lula da Silva, Hugo Chavez, and others, they regrouped in Sao Paulo, Brazil Forum 1992, together with their intellectual advisors, Ernesto Laclau and Chantal Mouffe, I founded post-Marxism. And they launched a new slow and silent campaign for the revolution to destroy the democratic capitalist world. They are Ernesto Laclau and Chantal Mouffe. And these data, you know, I take from his books. You don't know from my imagination of his books, you know. They wrote this book. You can check this book, Hegemony and Socialist Strategy. Explain all the things that I can explain you here. The post-Marxists had acquired a new weapon of indoctrination that trains those bastions, Dharma and Kula Dharma, based on the theories of the father of cultural Marxism, Antonio Gramsci, And then the officers of the Frankfurt School. You know Frankfurt School of Philosophers, really? The communists coming from Frankfurt, you know. Okay. Who emigrated to UCA in the Second World War, like swarm or locust, and devoted the branch of the University Jones in California, USA, in the 1670s, even now, imposing the ideas of the Herbert Marcuse, you know, Wilhelm Reich, etc., of the sexual revolution, and indoctrinating the libertinate behaviors of sexuality and the style of the tantric Kamavadis of India, along with the insensitive ideas disguised and euphemisms as reproductive rights, right of diversity, etc. This is called by the scholars gender ideology. Here you know, you see Herbert Marcuse, maybe it was in one clue of his preference. You know, this is Wilhelm Reich. So, you understand, yeah? Really? You understand? This is the Troika course, you know, okay? Okay, oh, go away. Go on. Why? Here the founder Acharya and god of Marxist philosophy and doctrine, Karl Marx, said, the object of my life is to destroy God and destroy capitalism. And he said in one book, very famous, he and Engels, they are co-authors. He said, the family is the root of capitalism. The father represents the capitalist exploiter, the mother the exploited worker. He said that. Now the follow Acharya in this line. I present you. Lenin Swami Maharaj, Great Acharya. He said, we will use the useful idiots on the battlefield. They call, this is very useful in the communist philosophy to the militants, activists, communists, leftists, you know. It's called useful idiots. They call them his soldiers, useful idiots. We will incite class hatred. We will destroy the moral foundation, family. We will destroy the moral foundation, family, and spiritually. So, Kula and Dharma. He said, openly said in his books. They, the people, will be at the crumbs that will fall from our table. So, they take our Parishad or Mahaprashadam. The communist state will be God. He said that openly in his memories. It's very famous, this you know, statement. Now I present the other successor, Acharya, Antonio Gramsci, the father of cultural Marxists, because they saw, wow, why the people don't like to be revolutionary, go to fight with weapons, you know. The people don't like. The poor workers, they want to eat, take food, you know, to pay a stable life for his family. The people is preoccupied for this, even in the communist countries, more in the communist countries. You see North Korea, you know, the paradise of communists, you know, very nice North Korea, you know that? North Korea is paradise. Also Cuba, yeah, it's paradise in the hotel zones. You go inside, India is rich. Serious. Dalit living in the paradise in cooperation with the communist Cuba. I know this. Okay, he said, the conquest of cultural power is prior to the political power, and it is achieved through the concerted action of the so-called organic intellectuals. This is the number of the intellectuals, preachers in communism, organic intellectuals. Okay, infiltrate in all media, expression, and universities. Antonio Gramsci, this is the source. This is his books. Now it reflects in this. You know, his disciples, his sishyas of the Frankfurt School, coming here, work in Hollywood. Wilhelm Reich work in Hollywood, psychiatric work, mercantile psychiatric, marketing psychiatric, very expert, introduced all this by the revolution, sexual revolution. Now in the digital TV also. And more radical thing, unbelievable. They made alliance, like Dr. Raiveda said yesterday, with radical Islam even. You see here? Lee TV and Muslim unite. 5, also say Islamophobia. Maybe they don't know. More of the Muslim countries, the people that is elite TV, is law, is very right in the law, kill them. If they say, oh yeah, we're nice. Contradictory, Anyway. How they are infiltrated by Vaishnava Dharma Sanghas. Well, I told that Vaishnava Dharma in plural. No, I don't know say no numbers. Also, please, if you want to know the ties in what place, only in confidential. I only report, in sociological, objective way. Here are memes, that say in Spanish, this is in English. But do you remember that bloody and perverse communists that oppress your freedom and rights? It's back in the form of violent, hate-filled, radical minorities, accusing all who question them. Accusing all of you question them? Okay. You are mad-phobic. You burning out temples and demanding false rights. Any people that question these woke people or gender people, you are phobic, demon, fanatical Christian, you are Nazi, you are ultra-right. This is an argument. You show me evidence. I show you the books of your acharyas. When they say that, they say, you're not inviting us. No, you are phobic. Become like, terrible, hysterical people, they cannot have full, analysis, Many scholars on ethic and religious studies are very concerned in this problem now. So, here you see the tactics. The Acharya Gransi Swamiji Maharaj said, the only way to seize power as communists is not what Marx did, it's a revolutionary weapons, no. War. No, we must infiltrate society, infiltrate the true religious Sangha. Slowly infiltrate the educational community and go transforming and ridiculing the tradition that had been sustained historically as the family and religion, in order to destroy the form, and for then the society we want. He said clearly in his time in Italia, the only religion was, Catholic Church. But now, it means, okay, one way. Here is this specialist, Miney Johnson, in this book, Color, Communism and Common Sense, he said, in his research, on infiltration of religious society, Miney Johnson confessed, because he was communist. The communists discovered that the destruction of religion could be processed more rapidly by the infiltration in the church by communist agents operating within in the church itself. I remember when I was a boy, I know priests that were communist revolutionaries. Many, not one, many. In this book, coming from one agent from the KGB, Monsieur Metodiet, he said, in the Memories of the Earth, between fire compromise. The Eastern European Communist Intelligence Network collaborate closely with the religious party committees to influence and infiltrate international religious organizations. International religious organization. International religious organization. You take this word, international religious organization. In 2019, a very important meeting of all homosexual groups on the continent took place in Bogota, Colombia, with some what called gay lobbies or LGTB groups. Those groups meet to analyze the situation. The advancement of the globalist agenda, or one of its great pillars, gender ideology, the gay movement gathered in Bogota, Colombia, come to three unanimous conclusions. This was in his website. Now they take away. Was in his, in his website this. 1. The advancement of gender ideology has been stopped. 2. The blame for this halting of the globalist agenda, especially in the part of gender ideology, lie in conservative religions. 3. We had to infiltrate and destroy them. The religions, conservative religion. Vedic Dharma is conservative religion? Yes. It's conservative, the Dharma Shastra. The Dharma. Okay. Let me show now infiltration tactics of post-Marxists. Post-Marxists. So this passed me for one professor of Cuba. He's also devotee of Krishna, Ivan Lovet, Iswakudas. He's professor in Cuba University in religious studies. He passed me this. He was born in communist Cuba. He passed me this. Now you see here Stalin very, very fried. So the new revolutionaries, soldiers. You see? Infiltrated woman, agent who crave fights and division, intrigues to destroy the sanghas from within. Like the Romans say, divide and conquer. You see here, Sister Yaswal, she's a feminist young, supposedly, she's Hindu. She say, well, I don't know, repeat, she blasphemed Krishna very bad. You can read here, you see, in Hindustan chat, say that. Let me show other. Maybe you hear about this book, Quitting India. It is Ruth Vanita, she's professor in Indoctrination studies, and she's married. She had one son and one girl, very nice, very Hindus. Maybe they are choking with his mother. Quitting means homosexuality in India. But they made this book, and get leftist about this in the university in India and the United States. Imposing queer gay theology. This speculative interpretation of the Shastras try to explain in homophore some lilas out of context, interpreting. It's interpretation, speculation. Here is very offensive. Like the case of anthropologist Holly Walters, who made a fraudulent writings blaspheming Krishna and Arjuna, saying, "Their way, gays." Cooper. Maybe, I never know a person that had 16,000 wives and his way. I wrote one refutation to her. I sent to the website where she showed this paper. I asked the rights to have, respond. They ignore him. And also she ignored, say, "Lady, please, you check review your writing. You are very wrong." It's very clear, very offensive, apparat. Infiltrate woman gay feminist activists who give big donation to the temples and the Swami leaders in the sanghas. They come in, Gurudeki, I give you this money, the temple priest, money, because they receive so much. Dr. Rai Vedan yesterday said, the Soro Foundation gives so much support this and other foundation. And they go, they give money, and in that way, build power. You understand? Money is power. Krishna ji asked me, how you maintain the temples in ISKCON? The Lakshmi is very power. You be careful. Okay? Okay. And also they give course of gender ideology, feminist, gay monogamy, even also they perform in some places, I don't know say place, Mary, homosexual Marys, vivajas. Terrible, And reach to the point where the homosexual men go to the temple dressed in sari and do group of kirtans in procession with gay friends wearing bars and also using sari and Punjabi ladies. It's passing in one Ratrayat, I don't know say where. Passing in public. We need to take care of this, Yeah, you see here the Bhakta, I don't know what name is. Bhakta, this Bhakta, very. Now it's stopping in one temple, They try to infiltrate, This is coming from Canada, maybe you know where is it? Supposedly maybe it's false news, it's fake news, that they are waiting into temple of, some lovers. Anyway, you see this? This is the more important temple of Radha Krishna. Was attacked, the first and more important Radha Krishna Mandir was attacked and vandalized for so-called devotees feminist women without any legal justification. Because in Mexico, the feminists can do anything, destroy government palace, destroy memorial monuments, historical monuments. The government say, no, do nothing. Police do also burn police women, burn them with Molotov bombs. And the police don't do nothing. And they come and attack the temple with any legal justification. Only they want money. Try to extort the temple. Passed 2 times. 2 times. This is the result. What we can faithful families to do to stop this? Educate your children from early age how Krishna teaches in disaster. The only Vivaha sacred marriage is authentic between men and women. 2. Sex life is only after within the Grihastha life. I should never separate. It's very important. I had 13 years married. Married. In Vivaha, 38 years married. When my daughter grow more, and I am looking for a good Vaishnava Brahmin for her, and I go home, it's go well. I take Vanaprastha life with my wife, traveling to these tirthas and prepare for take sannyas. Follow Garbhodana Sanskara purification rituals. My daughter will follow the Garbhodana Sanskara. My daughter, for she's child, early child age, she drink with Krishna. And Ram, it's nice, She drink with Vaikuntha, many stories, told me. So, teach with love, with rudeness, follow Dharma, the pujas and the family altar, or Lakshmi Narayan, Radha Krishna, etc. every day. Give the children home school. It's very important. Children in home school. The association is very important. Organize home school and the temple school programs among all mothers. Mothers can, come into the temple and, teach the Dharma to the child. It's very important, this. Like the camp, young camp, they are preparing young camp, I see. Really? Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Avoid not use corrective punishment with blows and yelling to the children. For example, in Mexico, the child makes so many mistakes, don't in fury, don't say, stupid. No, this is education. My father never fight with them in front of us. It's very important, this. And the more nice punishment is, okay, give me the cellular, give me the table. I said, no, you learn, you made mischievous, you did bad things, okay, give me the cellular, you cannot, take me the laptop, you cannot go to the, to the cyber war. That way the child, and understand more that you push, it's not good. You don't understand me, really, or no? Okay. Okay, let me go, okay. Yeah, okay. Avoid for all means verbal and physical fighting between wife and husband in front of the child. Stop the domestic violence. It's very important. This is a good thing from feminists. Stop the violence, familiar violence is good, Monitor the content of type of programs of TV, cinema, and the internet, digital TV. Only programs to do not have woke and gender propaganda. You check this. Even now in the cartoon or child, like Discovery Kids, Discovery Kids, Discovery Kids channel? Now they appear, gender propaganda. What we say Netflix, Disney, the child movies, you know that? Yes, terrible, There's no respect. They not respect, They try to confuse the child. It's not. One thing is respect. We need to touch it. The Sadhu lady here, the Swamini, said, the Ahimsa Parodharma, the Shastra said that also, Nahimsa Sarva Bhutana, the Shastra said very clear, we respect to everybody, even the incest, anybody, but don't not say bad behaviors. It's another thing. Respect is very important to anybody, Even the people coming to the temple, respectful way, dressed like gentlemen, ladies, to pray, there's no problem, it's private life. It's other thing, in the sanghas also. But for people like the Bhakta Jigra that I show you, this is no good, Okay? Okay. Okay. 10. Parents attend the temple with their child without fire several times on the week to do seva. It's very important to do seva. It's very important help. The cleaning also, the temple is seva. Krishna seva also. Avoid all pornographic material inside in the home. It's very important this, you know, because child take the TV and open all. They are discovering. They are curious. No this thing. Not letting boys associate with boys from worldly families who are sympathetic to those gender ideas. Parents should be strict, not breaking the principle prohibited in the Shastras, as take liquor, drugs, tobacco, etc., gambling, eat meat, eggs, and fish. Associate with sincere devotees who are also faithful and strict following Dharma. It's very important, good association. Very important, require from the ladies of your Sangha and the temple and the Brahmanas to be strictly follow the Dharma, meaning that they are not divorced, who have been married more times. Yes, I had 2 wives, I am Brahmin now. No, this is a Dharma. If you are like that, you can help the temple, no problem. But be the teacher, the Brahmin, This is Kali Yuga, Report to the leaders of your Sangha if you see a devotee who is preaching wokeism, feminism, pro-gay monogamia, abortion, or demand to be expelled or restricted, or else stop giving donation to temple. Yes, it's very good. Many of you are, like members or are sponsors of the temple. Say, okay, temple president, if you don't stop this, I don't give you donation. No problem. I say, okay, we stop this. Okay? Be alert and accuse the leaders to anyone who uses this type of woke language. Here, please, here. Empathy, be inclusive, empower woman, gender queer, reproductive rights, abortion, cultural appropriation, be poc or poc, minority rights, patriarchy, heteropatriarchy, and to everyone who question the woke, they are hate criminals, hate speakers, Islamophobes, far right, homophobes, and like that. When people talk like that, he is alien from wokeism. For this Kali Yuga age, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Acharyas, and all Shastras said, Harer Nama, repeat, Harer Nama, Harer Namaiva, Kevalang, Kalonasti Eva, Gatiranyata. That means, for spiritual progress is Kali Yuga, there is no alternative. There is no alternative to chanting Hare Krishna or Holy Name of Lord, Harinam. Jai Sri Krishna Saramama, Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Ram, This is the Yuga Dharma in this age. You all need to read this book. I recommend it so much. Black Book of the New Left, Gender Ideology of Cultural Subversion. The 2 very brilliant scholars. They are specialists in Washington University in terrorism. They are specialists in this. These scholars are very brilliant. It's in Spanish, many languages now. It's in Maro to 30 languages now. It's very important, this book. You need to read this book. Please check this book. It's very important. And read and teach to recommend to others. It's very important. Show all the strategy, this phenomenon to scholars. The Black Book of the New Age. Agustín Laje, Nicolás Márquez, authors. Who disasters say about the importance expressed in the Kula Dharma? Do you understand Sanskrit, the sloka of Bhagavad Gita? Yes, you don't. All of you understand? No. Okay. For saying only Sanskrit, you understand. If somebody don't understand, no problem. You ask your neighbor, he understand. Okay. Yadyapita nasa pasyanti loba pahata chetasa kulasya kritandosang mitra drohe chapatakang katang na yayenas asmavi papa asmani vartitung kulasya kritandosang papasya vidyanardana. You see the translation. You can read English. Kule se pranasyanti Kula Dharma Sanatana Dharmenaste Kulan Krishnam Adharmo Vivati Uta. Who destroyed this dynasty, eternal family's tradition is vanquished. Then the rest family become involved in religion. Adharma vivavat Krishna, pradusyanti kula striyam, strisoduste suvarsneya, yayate varna sankara. Religious prominent family, Krishna woman family become polluted from the direction woman, the same priest become unwanted progeny. Sankaro naraka yaiva, kula ganang, kula syacha, patanti pitaro hyesang, lupta pindo kakriya. You know pinda ceremony, Osrada ceremony? Very important. Dosag etar kulak nang varna sankara karakai, udyasante yati dharma, kula dharma chasatswata. You see, every these those who destroy family tradition, those giving rise to unwanted children, all kids, community project, family welfare activities are the best. It's very important this thing. Utsana kula dharmanang manusyanang yanardana narakeniyatam vaso bhavanti anususama or Krishna maintainer the people, as already here by disciple succession, those whose family tradition are destroyed, the family dwelling in the hell, Narakas. This is literal, you know. Maybe are you now outside your context this argument, but this is true. So the last thing for finish is show you here. You see here? You know who is this guy? Yeah, this is the grandson of Henry Ford, Alfred Ford, and Barish Prabhu. Now is the manager, also chairman to the project of the more big temple in India. Now this is the Jana Mudra Mandir in Siram Mayapur. Before to be Bhakta, he living in this type of life, you know, alternative life, you know. After become Bhakta, get married with a lady, Bhakta Prabhupada disciple, and you know, get married with a Hindu lady, very famous devotee, and now. For long ago, you know, maybe 15 years, to be a nice devotee, very moral gentleman. So everybody can change for to be sincere bhakta. This is the reality, you know. So thank you very much for my talk. This is a sensitive topic. I don't try to hate anybody. I say don't. That means to be only alert, to be aware, the families. It's very important to protect, you know, the Kula Dharma. You know, that means to preserve Sanatana Dharma. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Ram. If you have some question, please don't ask me here. What?
Run with yourself.
All right. This is precisely the question that I try to imitate in this lecture. But later I can explain you. I come from a very secular scientific family. My family never imposed any religion to any of us. You know, they teach me to respect all religions. They say, my mother said me there is, you know, avatars in Krishna, in India, Buddha, you know, other avatars, Jesus, they say avatar. She was very professor and medical doctor, my mother, 2 careers. My father is was brilliant doctor, medical doctor, very brilliant medical doctor. And also somos bioethic, somos above bioethic. And you know, very pious person, gives almost donation to the Krishna's temples. They are very pious and let me permit to be brahmachari, you know. To be vegetarian from early age. But I will talk more about this, you know, outside the lecture. Okay? Well, thank you for this question. You had a question for the topic that I told here? The influence of post-Marxism? The influence of post-Marxism ideas?
We did.
Do you have?
No, that's it.
No? Okay. There is, last word, there is a side, Arabic side that say, maybe you are no appreciation of the Arabic, but this is coming from before to Islam, that say, if you see your neighbor birds, you know, sheep, you know, are shaving, you put your one ones, you know, to water. You are the next. Now, this infiltration, we need to be very alert in any sanghas for this, because they had agenda. You know, these people had agenda. It's the other way to the Marxists try to destroy the moral religion. They are Asura people. Asuric people. Asuric people, unfortunately. Okay, thank you very much. You know, later we can talk more, okay? Namaste. And thank you very much, guys. Miss Aruna Sharma, lady, thank you, madam. I am so happy to be here. Also, Mahendra Saptasir. And also, Chiva Ranji made all the arrangements. And so they are very, they are made a strong word. Please help them, heal this temple so much. You know, help so much because they need so much help. And you are who give life to these programs and this, this about the temple. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.